head under the basket, and then the kick out on the baseline drift. Kendrick Nunn won't miss many of those.
72nd triple this year for Nunn. He leads all rookies in threes. Here's Lillard missing. As Whiteside hands it off to Lillard. Now back to Hassan, who hits the jump hook. Hassan Whiteside averaging just under 16. One for their first 5 from downtown. Remember, in Orlando on Friday when they were held to 85 points, the Heat missed 30 of their 37 triples. Lillard with a brick.
Front side and Bam from behind. Great teamwork by the Heat centers.
44th block of the season for Bam. Nice pump fake for Melo. Buries it. Carmelo Anthony sits 5th in the NBA in threes with 114, and he's shooting 46% from distance. That's the 4th best percentage in the NBA.
Yeah, moving so well without the balls dunked.
Lillard against Bam. Cut him off baseline, made him take a tough shot, which he is always capable of making. Damian Lillard, checked by James Johnson. By the way, Portland's last trip, short-circuited on a Carmelo Anthony offensive foul. Lillard blocked by Derrick Jones Jr. Picks up his dribble quickly. 6 on the shot clock. James Johnson loses the handle to Damian Lillard. The second Heat turnover of the first quarter. Lillard, nice move. Oh, so crafty. So smooth. Second score for Damian.
Yeah, great change of pace.
11-point lead for Miami in this first quarter against Portland. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard, a tough one, and he makes it over James Johnson. That's the 3rd score for us at Orlando. But John, Miami 9-0 following a loss. The Heat and the Bucks, only 2 teams to avoid a 2-game losing streak this year. Lillard missing the 3.
The aggressive bench really had a poor performance in that last game against Orlando. They need a lift from this second unit.
Lillard gets to the paint and finishes. Damian Lillard, now the shot Heat on 4 of 9 shooting. Miami ahead 31-19.
He's a dynamic player. I mean, you're so worried about his 3-point shooting. He attacks off the rim and
off right into the arms of Leonard, who leads the Heat with 6 rebounds in this game. Kendrick Nunn had 10 points in the first quarter, hasn't scored since, and does draw the foul there. New largest lead of the game. It's 18 at the moment.
Dragic with 7 assists. Really nice 2-man game with Bam splitting Hassan Whiteside and getting Bam open.
7 to 39. 2:50 left here in the second quarter. A steal by Nunn. A breakout for Jones Jr. with Bazemore back. And Jones missed the dunk. It ricochets out near the 10th point of a half, puts the Heat up by 18 for the 3rd time in this quarter. Lillard missing. Tyler Hero down with a rebound in traffic.
Philosophy of what Portland does, which is much more isolation basketball. They only have 6 assists on their 14 made field goals. I mean, it's just much more one-on-one.
This year for Miami, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo each had 8 assists. Now Dragic does. Whiteside hammers it down over Duncan Robinson. So 8 with a sore back. C.J. McCollum for the Blazers missing the game with an upper respiratory illness. They also have some other injuries we'll get to a little later on as Lillard misses. And welcome back inside the American Airlines Arena, where the Heat on the best home record in the NBA. That's Anthony Simons, a young kid from Florida. Starting to. That's his 10th rebound of the game. Whiteside also has 8 points. Here's the lob for Hassan. He rolls it in. Whiteside quickly gets it. He's now gone 21 games in a row with at least 1 triple. Top 5 in 3-point percentage and 3-point makes. Whiteside's hook rolls in. So 15.5 points and just under 11 rebounds a game. Heat ahead by 17 as Lillard bombs away. Myers Leonard comes down with his 7th rebound. Dario isn't getting paid by the word. Here's Lillard with a Heat leading by 20. Damian Lillard able to craft himself a scoop
off, get him closer to you where you can attack him and get to the rim.
Bam is defending Melo. Myers Leonard's on Whiteside. Here's Lillard with a deep 3. He makes it. Now on an 11-2 run. That's what sparked the Heat timeout. 5.5 minutes left, 3rd quarter. And a steal by Lillard. The Heat have hit a rough patch. Kendrick Nunn.
His mom was going, and I got some really good information, and I had fun doing it too.
And defense has let them down many times this year, but it's opened up the 3rd quarter well. This is Simons driving in. Oh, what a jam for Little and the rebound of the high-flying Simons. Miami's lead is 12. They were ahead by 24 in the third quarter, and that's a three for Dick. Hazonia able to lay it in. He parked Johnson under the rim. That's the first score for the 12th triple of the season.
Yeah, that was an important one, too, to stretch it out right there. Step back on Lillard.
Oh, Tolliver comes right back with a bucket of his own. Charge on Dragic.
He hit him there. He hit him between the shoulder blades, and Tolliver right there, excited, drawing that one.
First foul on Dragic as Lillard misses it. Bam at a... Best record at home, maybe the best fans at home in the NBA as Lillard makes it. Damian Lillard figures, including a double-double for Goran Dragic with 17 points and 10 assists. The steal for Bam. Jones Jr. got it off. 10. Right now it's 13, John Crotty, as we open the fourth quarter in Miami.
A lot of basketball left to play. He'd need to execute.
Damian Lillard with a steal and a lead for Mario Hazonia, who gets the score and the 11 minutes to play.
Oh, that is just a perfect recipe right there. Back-to-back threes.
Hazonia rattles down a triple. Well, Mario Hazonia with
Sparkle roll, and boy, this defense just looks confused out there at times for Portland.
Lillard from just a few steps inside midcourt, missing that three ball in my rebound. Robinson for three. Duncan 2 for 10. All of his shots have been from downtown. Here's Lillard. Oh my! Adebayo with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Here's Lillard for three. He missed that one. Rebounded Tyler Hero. He's in Dragic with 13 assists.
In a well-timed cut. That's what Derek Jones has done so nicely, coming off the slot. They go over the top.
Ahead by 13. Damian Lillard, he has 31, looking for more and finding it. 34 now for Dave. Bam with 20 points on 9 for 10 shooting against Whiteside.
That's
Lillard, short.
That's that quickness we were talking about. He is going to start bombing away beyond the arc.
Loose ball. Jones Jr. has it, 3-on-1 break, and Carmelo takes a hard foul on